Nation. Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
Oh, shit, I'm just talking with the goddamn mute on. I'm just talking my ass off. Hey, y'all. Welcome to First Church of Holy Shit. Welcome. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I am so sorry with the no sound with my dumb ass. With the uncles, come on now. Okay, all I am is a genius. That's it. Okay. All this other shit I need help with. All I am is brilliant. But I see my what's happening? I see my people. My people is in here. My folks is ready. Shit, a little bit more ready than me. Hell, I run around like a headless chicken because I know Flacco, that's what your dumb ass. Is it Flacco or Flacco? Is it Flacco? Okay, one if it's Flacco, two if it's Flacco. Put that up there for me, Flacco. I'm gonna go with Flacco. Flacco, my grandmama used to say, boy, you can tell me all the ingredients in a banana and can't peel it. And I yes, I'm a genius, and that's it. Okay, all this other shit I'm gonna need help with. Good to see Bruce in here nice and early. Let's see, YouTube subscriber looked like he was first. Then my girl Hanty. What up, Hanty? Oh, that's right. I'm gonna stop looking at these here. I'm gonna leave that there, so I don't have to do that. And then, I'm getting it down, people. I'm wrestling. I'm gonna wrestle this technology shit to the goddamn ground. I'm gonna wrestle it to the ground. Okay, here we go. And all right. Bovia, what's happening? Who all's in here? Okay. My main man Wilt. Spark One, Bovia, Cutlass, Eric Harvey, Big Vino. Oh shit. Big Vino, you still in here, man? Big Vino done fell up in here. What? Ladies and gentlemen, the drink. Okay, yeah, I'm taking it way back. Now, apparently that is way back, which is bananas to me. But yeah, I'm taking y'all way back with the dream team is in the house. Okay. Sadly, before I get the show started, and I'm gonna put his picture up, spend a little time there. Definitely want to send condolences out to the family of comedian Glenn Bullard. He passed away, from what I understand, Friday. He was a LA comedy staple for over 2 decades. Cool brother, funny. Always did good business. Actually, This Is Me and him back in July. Yeah, I want to say yeah. It was me and him back in July. I did a show for him, and I talked to him about getting back on the calendar just earlier this week, and he passed away Friday. So I want to just devote a little of the show to him, and in shameless fashion, because I don't have my lighter or my weed, they're down the hall. I'm going to leave this up and play a little music while I go get my shit. Rest in peace to my man. Glenn. I'm probably gonna have problems. Y'all let me know if you can hear me good. I'm gonna have issues in here today if my dog can't see me. So let me slide my shit in and get ready to leave the door open. So the damn dog, so my puppy can see me. You don't get this separation anxiety, which in the ghetto is called cut out all that goddamn barking. So yeah, rest in peace to my man, Glenn Bullet. Good brother. Very good brother. All right. I know, man. I know. Top Shelf. I know. I'm tripping. I'm trying what it is what up, Cortez? Right, got the young Jedi's up in here. I'm it's the Brown family kennels around this piece right now. Because that horrible old sumbitch my wife got. Thank you, Spark One Up. That horrible sumbitch my wife got. He on his last leg. And if I didn't put it past my wife to do some type of autopsy or coroner's inquest, there's about 15 ways that I can push that sumbitch across the bridge. Because already in his place is my main man, Maceo Bobby Brown. A bad boy. Hey, Cousin Annis, love you, man. Cousin Annis is baby's offspring. Maceo, son of Diesel, over here driving me nuts. House training him. I'm house training him, Cousin Annis, but he's slick and he's hard-headed. And he's smart. He's so smart. He know, like a lot of times he don't want to get back in the cage and he know it's time, he'll run under the bed. Like he know, I know what you finna do, nigga. I know what you finna do. And he'll just slick dude. Love him to death. And rough. He like playing rough. I like this little dude, man. It's my guy. It's my nigga right there, Maceo. Now, let's get into the origin story of the first church. Okay, let me put on my funky black beads that ward off the negativity. Or did I? That's right. I fucked up my class. Got fucked up. I got to take it back up there to the dude. Fucking fix it. This fucking guy. Anyway. Somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from here, save me 10%. I never miss a game. I invite you, and I am thankful to have you here, saving 10% on your soul insurance by switching to Don't Go and joining us here at the First Church of Holy Shit, where we talk about God without a name. Ja. Come on, man. I'm trying to do this. I know, but ain't nothing wrong with you. I get it. No. You could have free one in the house if you didn't piss and shit everywhere. Oh, that is exactly the point. That's the point. You stop pissing and shitting, and I'll let you. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Okay, I get that. I understand that. But if you want to run around with Marley, you got to stop. You got to stop. So you're going to have to stay in the cage. I know. I understand. I'm running a Turkish prison here. Is it the food? Look, that's the best puppy food on the market. Okay. I'm glad we had this talk. You just got to have the last word. Anyway. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. First Churxh. We talk about God without a name because in order for God to have a name, you have to believe a man. You don't have to believe a man to believe that God exists. You don't. And we come from that place and from a place of love and honesty and truth with weed and cussing and crying. I don't give a damn. Just be real in here. Like I'm being real with Maceo. We real with him. This is how we get down up in here. So, Cortez, you're going to have a t-shirt with your name on it. Because this is going to be one of my first church. I'm a piece to the balls. Hallelujah. I love it. I love it. Not only is he a Jedi, but as of today, Brother Cortez is officially a deacon. He's a deacon. No, brother. That got you promoted. That's Deacon Cortez right there. That is Deacon Cortez. And you got a wrench, right? Yeah, you got a wrench. Yeah, you already got a wrench. You're Deacon Cortez. That is funky, man. I'm finna fuck with that. I'm fucking with that right there. I'm finna fuck with this. Where is it? Oh, shit. Okay, Cortez, what do I do? I accidentally, okay, somebody help me out. A wrench, help me out. Bring Cortez back in. I accidentally banned him. I didn't mean to ban him. I'm sorry, Cortez. I hope you're still there. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Somebody, I got to get me. Okay, get Cortez back in here. And I want his comments back in here. I want to undo what I just did. How is that possible? Wrenches, other wrenches, find out and undo it for me if it is possible. What do we do? That was an absolute mistake of my old eyes. Cortez, I'm so sorry, Deacon Cortez. Could somebody go out in the parking lot and get Deacon Cortez for me? Somebody. Cousin, he got a wrench. I think he got a wrench. He got a wrench. It was an accident. It was a total stinking accident. And I want to bring him back. And I will not rest until I fix that. I hope you can hear me, Cortez. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Is there okay. You niggas stop laughing at me. He had a wrench. That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna give it back to him. How do we get him in? Okay. Whoo! I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, man. That was a total mistake. That was a total. Okay. So do I give this dude a wrench? How do I give him a wrench? Somebody. Okay, let me see. User. Okay. Add as moderator. Okay. Can review chat messages. Capabilities. Can manage block words and change modes in live. Okay, I don't give a shit. There it is. Okay, bam. Bam. I'm so sorry, bro. That was not, they put them damn buttons too close. Okay, why the fuck is the delete forever button right next to any other. It should be bright red and on the left. What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Back in here, man. And put hallelujah back in here. That's funky, bro. We keeping that. That's funky as shit. I can see the shirt. I'm gonna put hallelujah dash Cortez, the first church of holy. Deacon Cortez, the first church of holy shit. That's funky as shit. That's funky. I dig it. I fucking dig it. All right. Now, today's strain. Let's see, where is it? Motherfucker come up with the dope ass slogan and you go, that's fantastic. You're fired. What the fuck is that? And slogan for a t-shirt. Seize him off with his head. No, that's not what I meant to do. All right. Today's strain is Cherry Haze, people. I'm still on the Cherry Haze and it is still lovely. Oh, lovely. Girl, you're lovely. Touch. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm gonna do something with that. Lovely. Oh, you're lovely. Oh, yeah. You like it too? Well, thank you. But your ass ain't getting out. All right. Let's see. I hear it's playing in my head now. If I wasn't doing this, I would have to. I got strings. Don't. Right there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hot. Lovely. Okay, yeah, play around with that. Okay. Now, yes, the Cherry Haze, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pray, and we're gonna pray, we're gonna smoke, and then we're gonna get off into it. All right. Now, with no judgment, head of the usher board, Sister Henty. I'm sorry, Henty. I'm sorry. Head of the usher board, Sister Henty, has put up something that this is up to you, Sister Henty. Every week, I want you to type in, Sister Henty, bow your funky ass heads, because I want that. You see how you got your colors right there, like look like the chakra colors or whatever you got going on right there with the Henty. Oh, that's funky. That's perfect. Let me get my little fan out the goddamn shot. Get my fan out the shot. That's my dog. My dog is fly, ain't he? It's a dog ashtray. Dog ashtray. Shit. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to all right, people. Bow your funky ass heads. Creator, Father, Mother, God, universe, ancestors, God and gods whose name I know not, because in order to believe that God has a name, you have to believe a man. I don't need that to know you, y'all. It exists. And I thank you for the influence on my lives, I thank you for those whose little chunk of spirit you have entrusted me with. I thank you for that. I don't take that lightly. This is real shit that really help people. And I'm glad to do it. I ask today that you would help me to make the sense you need me to make. Ancestors connected to the people watching. Help me to get the messages out that they need. My ancestors, aunties, Uncle Bobby, Uncle Ears, Granddaddy, Uncle Stan, grandmother. Please lend me the things that I need so I can share. Help me to be a better person. Help me to be a better teacher. Help me to be more clairvoyant. Help me to see further. Bridle my tongue when necessary. And don't make me second guess. Don't let me second guess myself when it is time to draw the sword of light. And gently tap me and tell me when to put it back. Sometime I go for scorched earth. Send me a troll, creator. Send me a troll. You know I like them. I'm undefeated. They ain't got nothing on me. Because I thank you. I thank you for that I can teach lessons through them. With all that said, look over our loved ones as they are away from us. And I thank you for life today. And I ask all of these blessings in the name of a creator and a universe and my ancestors. And again, that creator's name, which I know not. I love you. And it is so. And now we smoke. Deacon Frank White with the nigga, amen. Thanks to the Ursher for finding me a good seat. What up, Cabot? Okay. Now let's see. Let me go back up here. You was cooking on the Trigger Mike show yesterday, bro. No cap. Thank you. Uncomfortable Conversations. Copy that, Zero. Thank you, man. You too. I gotta find my way in this electronic atmosphere. Cabot, that's what I'm doing, is reintroducing myself to the world. Hey, Malika. That's a pretty name. Malika Stafford. It's also, it's these two names, Malika. The finest girl in school name? Oh, nigga, Malika Stafford. God damn. And the girl that beat niggas' ass name. Be in the principal office all the time? Oh, nigga. Who in the hallway fighting? Malika Stafford. That just sounds like one of them Malika Stafford. The only reason I brought it up is because I'm gonna check. Said I'm gonna check. You gotta give me your name. Give me your email name. Put it in the private chat. Oh, you can't because you're not in here. Yeah, just put your email address up here so I can make sure that that's what it was. Malika, I brought yours up because this is a perfect teachable moment. I'm gonna keep this on deck so that y'all y'all understand. I gotta find this thing where Billy explains that where amen comes from. Hold on. I'm trying to see if this is it. Okay. How come I can never find the shit I want when I want it? Okay. Okay, that's another one. I'm gonna find this, goddammit. It's worth it. But the whole point of me pulling your name up, baby, is that the reason I brought your name up is because, yeah, close. Oh, it's Malachi. Oh, Malachi. Yeah, you can fight, Malachi. You can fight. You came up with the name Malachi Stafford. Oh, you was doing some fighting. If you didn't shorten that to Mal. Okay, yeah, like in the Bible, Malachi. Yeah. You know what though? And we're gonna talk about that too. Why black people respell names and change. It's an attempt to get away from what it's like. You ever put boots on a dog that don't want the boots on and try and shake them off? That's deep down, she know that ain't her baby name. Well, in here, not negus, amen. That's close. It's either nigga, amen, or niggas, amen. Can I get a nigga, amen, is what I will say from time to time. And if I'm talking to the niggas, I'll go, look here. And I mean it. Niggas, amen. Because Amun Ra, and these are the stories before Christianity. Y'all need to get hip to some Billy Carson. Real talk. You need to get into some Billy Carson. But he breaks down why we say amen. And long story short, it's because of the god Amun Ra. And he commanded that black people he demanded that all people obey him and pray to him. So we say nigga, amen. And here to break that up. Now, anyway, no more sidetracking, goddammit. We finna get on in it. Okay. Today's sermon which really we don't even forgive me. I don't even say that anymore because sermon is a little, it's preachy. It's preachy. And I really don't want to be that. Today's chop up get down. No, God damn it. I didn't save it. I thought I did it. Damn it. Okay, no, that's not that one. Hold on a minute, God damn it. I'm coming. Okay. Now, so I'm supposed to do that and then do this. I was supposed to have this little part done before the show. And I didn't. But when I today's chop up get down, the U classes. Who's enrolled? The First Church of Holy Shit. That is where we are today. Now, shout out to my man Zoe Williams. Hopefully, hopefully you still are getting down with my man every Monday. I believe it's 11 o'clock LA time. Yeah. He has a clothing line and a book called The University of You. Now, shamefully, I have not read the book. I got one of the sweaters. I haven't read the book. So because we are both what's up, Robbie? What's up, girl? Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you stick around. I'm gonna open the doors of the church, Robbie. I would love for you to come in and speak. Hey, sister right there. Tells it like it is. I dig her get down. And I ran across her. I believe it was in Fight Club. Shout out to Fight Club. Yeah. I love you get down, sis. You're right on time. I'm just getting started. Yeah, there's a book. And because we are both master Jedis that think similarly, I may hit some of the shit that's in his book. Go get it. Pair it with this. If you do read his book, listen to this, tell me what's the same, tell me what's different. I would love to. And if you can find a difference, then yeah. I'll see if I can't get Zoe as a guest on the show. We're just both fucking busy like this. The U classes. This is what you're teaching because everyone on the earth, you teach how to treat you. Put a P2B1 in the chat if you have heard this phrase, because I know growing up, I heard it a ton. I heard the gang. You teach people how to treat you. And this is the university of you that I am discussing. You are the dean of. You are also teaching all the classes. Yes, you are, Cortez. You are back, sir. You're teaching all the classes simultaneously. You're in charge. This is the importance of your appearance. When you get dressed in the morning and you go out in public, you basically, when you put on your clothes, what you are saying without saying a word, without uttering a sound, when you walk in a room with your coat, with whatever you decided to wear that day, you are saying, this is the respect I deserve. I am teaching you to respect me on this level. If some men walk in with hard hats, steel-toe boots, axes, and bright yellow raincoats and hats on, I am to see them and to immediately respect them as firemen, because they are teaching me how to ancillarily treat them. I am serious. If I am here equipped and ready to save lives. Don't come up to me and strike up a conversation. I'm not here for idle chit chat. I am here to solve an immediate and emergent problem, is what a fireman says to you when you see him dressed. If you see him in a food store on his off time or on duty, but in those clothes, what he is saying to you is that I am either on the way from or eventually on the way to save lives. Nidus, he is saying that this is what to expect when you see me. If you dress casually, sharp casual, to a casual function, and your clothes are neat and they are clean and they fit you well, you are saying that in this room and amongst these people, I am to be treated with a base level of respect. This is where you get label whores. I'm going to up the respect because I got a horse right here. I'm going to up the respect with all of these worthless diamonds on this watch. But I want you to respect my appearance. Now take that same outfit to a black tie function. Deliveries are in the back. I'm sorry, who are you? This is a black tie function. And in order to not wear black tie, you have to a black tie function, you have to be the baddest motor scooter in the room. Like Russell Simmons used to do. Go to dress up functions, just super fly in just his gear. Because he was the baddest motor scooter in the room. The super bad ones don't dress up. But for the rest of us, your presence teaches people how to treat you, especially if everybody is dressed one way and you are dressed another and you are getting away with it in that place and time. It tells everybody, I don't know why that nigga is special right there, but that nigga is special right there. And that's what you're saying. Is the respect I deserve? With your clothing, you teach people how to treat you. With your speech, not with what you say, with how it sounds, you teach people how to treat you. When I'm checking into the Ritz-Carlton, hi, welcome to the Ritz-Carlton. How may I help you? Hi, Mr. Brown. I believe my reservation is under the name of my company. Here's a company card for incidentals and my ID. I don't even really talk like that around the niggas. I talk like this here because I'm talking to the niggas. Now, every now and then, when I need to make a point and eviscerate one of them niggas, I'll go back over and lend a little bit. And depending upon the demeanor at the front desk, if I pick up on some snooty ass white man shit, then I might dip down a little bit and go real talk. I'm gonna need so-and-so. Yeah, dig that. And then go right back into his language. Just because I'm like that. No real reason. Just to let him know, I speak proper King's English, but I'm on the nigga side of the game, real talk. And I need you to know that I gives no fucks. That's what I really mean when I do that. But that is me teaching people how I am to be treated. When I get pulled over, regardless to whether I think it is justified or not, this is the following protocol when the lights come on behind me. Number one, I understand that I have lost already. When the lights come on behind you, you lose. You lost already. It's an L. If nothing else, you've lost time because you more than likely didn't allot the 10 to 20 minutes that it takes by the side of the fucking road in your journey to wherever you was going. the grocery store, church. Well, you don't really have to drive to church because you can just come here. Wherever you're going, you did not factor in this asshole pulling you over. No. So you've lost time. The question becomes, how much more do you want to lose? So I pull over. I turn on my hazard lights. I turn on my dome light. I roll down my window. And I put my hands on the steering wheel like this, with my fingers open most times. Do you know why I pulled you over? No, officer, I don't. Speeding, driver's license and registration, and proof of financial responsibility. I have all of those, officer. None of them are on my person. They are in a Ziploc bag above my head in the visor. I don't have any weapons in the vehicle. And I have not been drinking. Oh, great. Can I get that? Pow. Can conjugate a verb. Does not have a combative attitude, but is still assertive. Already ran his tags. This nigga ain't got no warrants. Ain't had a traffic ticket in, oh my God, maybe two and a half decades. Ain't had a traffic ticket. He don't get no greener. With that kind of vernacular, this nigga might have a lawyer. This ain't no regular nigga here, is it? Let's graduate all the way up to the best cop. Wow. If somebody is going to try to take me out so that I don't go home tonight, it's not going to be this guy. No priors, no nothing. He clean. No slurred speech. I have taught him how to treat me. Now, whether he passes or fails the course is entirely up to him. I don't have any control over whether he passes or fails. I can only control what I teach him. And it's that simple for me because then again, I was in the military. Ain't nothing coonish or Uncle Tomish about what I just said to do. You cannot win an argument with a cop by the side of the fucking road. You can't. You can't. Now, if it is your choice to say I don't answer questions, absolutely. Respectfully, I don't answer questions. Respectfully, I don't answer questions. No, you do not have the right to search my car. No, you do not have my permission to search my car. No, I do not answer questions. Respectfully, no, I don't answer questions. Am I being detained? Am I free to go? No shouting match involved? Turn your phone on? And there you have it. You've taught somebody how to treat you. Do me a favor. Put a P2B1 in the chat if it's your first time in here. you don't have a choice, really. You're given these classes whether you want to. That's the bad news. Whether you want to or not, you're teaching people how to treat you. You don't get any choice in the matter other than to run a tight curriculum. You don't get any other. That's it. No matter how you cut it, no matter how you deal with it, you are teaching people whether you want to or not. What's the curriculum? Well, everybody in everybody's curriculum is respect. Respect. Generally, if you respect yourself and you respect the moment, everybody but the biggest fools will respect you in it. I've been pulled over. I done got a few tickets. I done been pulled over on my way back home that made it all the way. Nope. I was in Washington. For those of you who know old cars and those of you who are interested, Google 1971 Datsun 510 wagon. Shout out to DJ. I used to have a 71 Datsun 510 wagon. We called it the Purple Coffin. It was Chevy IROC metallic red, like a red metallic. I put some super seats in it. It was down on some inky 92s. You couldn't tell me shit. Had a brand new L20B in it with a truck 5-speed. Some bitch just ran. But I was a broke comic. Telling you, if I had my way, I'd still have that goddamn car. One of these days, I'm going to do a 71 Datsun 510 wagon with some super seats in it. Hopefully down on some Epsilons. 1-inch rake on it. Either a turbo rotary, shout out to Savant Young, or an SR20 turbo. He going to have to help me with it. That's another dude. Shout out my man, Savant Young. We'll whoop your ass. Ass whooper and car collector. Yeah, so I'm going to do when Savant, we're going to do something with you. Savant Young, ass whooper, car collector. Yeah, dude, I'm going to interview you at your next thing and cut some of that together. I'm going to send this to you. It's my man. Anyway, I'm coming back through, on my way back through Washington. I get pulled over by a Washington cop. With expired California tags, a tail light out, speeding, license valid, insurance valid, but all that other shit. He said, number one, there's a truck stop 15 miles down. You pull in there and get that damn light fixed. Number two, I could tow your car, but that's just going to fuck you over. Get your fucking tag straight when you get back to California. And if I was you, I'd try my damnedest not to get pulled over again. Have a good night. I got off with that because I was fresh out of the Marine Corps. And I did everything I just told you. Hundreds of miles from home. Yeah. Let's see. Did I move my Yeah. I was driving the wagon, one of these. The wagon version. I will have that car again. Back without fucking up the camera. I did it. Anyway. The other extreme. Cut to 1995. Just one star search. Wiping my ass with $100 bills. And Caesar's Palace opening up for Ray Charles. Had a great week. I decide to look this up. 1982 Datsun 280ZX Epsilons. I had a Z slammed on some Epsilons, black, cut to a convertible. It looked good, but it wasn't done right. That damn thing just ran good. And I had a great week. Had a pocket full of money. I hit the 15 on the way back because I ain't got to be back to the casino until Monday. I'm going to go to LA. I get out on the 15 and I stand on it. I'm feeling myself. I'm young. I'm pretty. My car fly. I had some money in my pocket. Hot desert night. Couldn't get no more beautiful than this. Yeah. Rolling. See how fast this son bitch go. 90, 95, 100, 110, 105, 110, 115, 120. The peg. No, 120. No, that yeah went to 140. 135. Come over a hill, and I see the black fender with the white door. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm doing 135 miles. I start breaking it down. I pull over. The CHP officer gets out of his car and comes running up to the door. I don't know what the... Jeff Brown? First off, if I didn't see you start pulling over and putting your hazard lights on as soon as you saw my lights, or excuse me, before you saw my lights, I would have called this in. I didn't. If you hadn't done our CHP department's Christmas party, I swear to God, I'd have took your ass to jail tonight. Slow down. Thank you, Officer Garcia. I'd have been stuck in jail. Fucked off my Vegas gig. Car impounded. I laid the groundwork because when I did his show, I was professional. I was courteous. It was so funny. So I put goodwill in the future. How to treat me in the future is one of the classes you are teaching. How to treat me in the future is one of the classes you are teaching. 0, please hit me with that in the chat as me. How to treat me in the future is one of the classes you are teaching. Whether you like it or not. How to treat me in the future. You're teaching that class. This is the point of the same people you see up on the way up are the same people you see on the way down. And what have you taught them about how to treat you in the future? What did you teach them? That you were an unnecessary fucking asshole? That you were selfish or vindictive or hateful or untrustworthy? Because that's how they're going to treat you subconsciously, which is much more important than their conscious decision. You can change a conscious decision a lot faster than you can a subconscious one. Ooh. Could we please do away with how sharp weed does not make your mind? Can we do away with how cannabis dulls the senses? How cannabis affects one's thinking to the point that you are not nearly as sharp or as cognitive as blah, blah, blah. I am high as giraffe balls. And please tell me whether or not I'm putting it down. Parents, you are teaching your children how to treat their children. This is why so many of us are fucked up. It is because you will not undo the subconscious programming of how to treat me in the future. Hey, Panty Lounge. Hey, girl. How to treat me in the future. That me for your children becomes themselves. It becomes a thing that is not about even you anymore. What you do with your children is you take a metaphysical rock, filled with all of your lessons, conscious, subconscious, unconscious, direct and indirect, and you skip it across a lake. And it hits generations like that with whatever bullshit you did or didn't put in there. You are teaching your children in the future how to treat themselves. When you beat your kids, don't give a fuck. Because that's what they saw. All they knew is that they fucked up and you beat the shit out of them. And you didn't care. So unless they break that cycle, guess what? They gonna beat their kids, and whether they care or not, they gonna choke that shit down like they don't care. Real talk. That's what happens with that ripple effect shit. I was the last generation that got to spank their kids. And let me tell you something. I go on and toss some ass out the frame. And to this day, I believe it. And once society collapses, I'm going to go back to whooping ass again. I don't have to because my youngest boy will be 17. So I'm out of that. But I sure believe in tearing your ass up. And I expect you to tear your kids' ass up the way I did, because I ain't going to have no badass grandkids in here. And here's how. Number one, the road to a spanking, a physical spanking to a child from Uncle Jeff, is a well-lit, well-paved road with speed limits, radar, road signs, warnings. You do not know where the ass whooping came from or why when you get it from your Uncle Jeff. You ain't going to be woke up in the middle of the night in the bed after you sleep with no surprise kamikaze ass whooping. It ain't going to be none of that. You ain't going to be wet and beat with a towel or a belt or an extension cord in a bathtub or none of that ignorant shit. If I have to hit you with something, I've already failed. We're supposed to be past the spanking phase right around 11, 12. Hard heads, maybe 13. We're supposed to be out of that if we do it my way, which is, look here. Mistakes are not punishable with spankings. Direct defiance is. Direct defiance covers a lot of categories. Direct defiance will get one warning. One. And those direct defiance warnings will come in the toddler age. You keep going. Pop, pop. No. That's hot. No. No. That's dangerous. No. No. You look just like your mama. Not really. Not the last one. 3, 4 of them, you ain't got to get him out. Right there, we start transcending over into the look. Right in there. From there, this one we get into it. And you're going to have to give out a few of them terrible twos. You're going to get some thigh meat. Them terrible twos. But we're going to be straight. We're going to understand. This is not what we're doing. Then you lay off of that. Stop me when I'm lying, Raw B. You lay off of there. You pretty much got them. At least I do, because I don't believe in yelling. I'm not the yelling type. Did I tell you to do this? Did you understand me when I told you? And then you chose not to do this. And I told you that if I told you to do this and you didn't, that I was going to spank your tail, right? Well, guess what we finna do? Come on. And I'm going to wear your ass out. And I'm going to tell you, look, here's what I told you to do, and here's why. Because it is very important that you do A, B, and C. Because your life may depend upon D, E, and F. Or you may not be able to have your finances in a certain way to do G, H, and I. J, K, and L are bad habits. M, N, O, and P are the niggas you ain't supposed to be around. And here's why. Because I've seen their futures. It ain't gonna go like they think, son. I'm doing this to look out for you. And to get your attention. Not because I'm angry with you. Not because I'm trying to take out some kind of stress from somewhere else. It's because you earned this ass whooping. So that life won't give you a much heavier one. I love you, and this is why I did it. You ain't got to hug me right now because you may not be feeling hugged. But until you can obey rule number 1 in our house, which is if you cannot compose yourself, you must excuse yourself. You want to stay back here? Get yourself together. And when you're ready, you come back out and you apologize to your mother, not in front of everybody. You pull your mother to the side and you apologize. Do you understand? I love you. I'm out. That's how you deal with that dude. And you make him understand that in the ass hand test, I got 2 hands. He ain't got but 1 ass. And when you put it on that ass right, where you get a nice little can't sit down, not your fist, not no belt, no object, not no slap in his face, not no punching him in the chest. Smooth on that ass. Grown ass man on that young ass. Pat out. Get 13 of them. I used to go with 13. When I was young, it was called light fire to that ass. Now that I have your attention, let's go through this. You understand? I don't enjoy doing this, but I will. I don't like doing it. But this is my job. So that I can show you the boundaries. This is what I'm supposed to do. Now, you do what you want to, but we will wind up right back here with my 2 hands and your 1 ass. Do you understand? Now, compose yourself. I love you. I'm out, nigga. I am teaching you how to treat my grandson. We are not friends. I am not my children's friend. I am trying to mold you into the type of people that I would be friends with. I don't know if you meant it, Zero, but that shit is funny as hell. Pain receptors are foundational to human learning. I wish I'd have had that. I'd have gave him that. No, my thing was, especially when I made them whole books or whole paper. Here. Look here. Since you don't seem to be motivated to do your homework on time after you told me you did it and then you lied, electricity creates a motivation. These are some batteries. I'm going to see if I can't get you to be motivated enough with some electricity for the initiative. I'm trying to get your initiative circuit to turn on with these two batteries. This is me talking to a youngin'. But I can't get, there's a lot of dangerous chemicals in this battery. So you can't eat it. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold these batteries out like this. There we go. Hold these batteries out like this until Duracell falls off. And just let them stand there till them shoulders start to ache. Get them up. Get them up. I'm trying to prepare you for life because apparently you've opted not to be smart. So you're going to have to be strong. Get them up. A few minutes, tears start falling. You know what? I'm going to give you a break. Step out like this. Put them out in front of you. I can't make you do what I say, but I can show make you wish I had it. I can show make you wish you had it. That's right. I can't make you do what I say. I can show make you wish you had it. Get them up. Stand there. That's cute, that little dance you doing, trying to hold them up. That's cute. I want you to look at me as you're in pain. I have no sympathy for you right now. None. Because you were given something to do, something that made sense, and you didn't do it. And now you are feeling pain. In the future, your wallet will feel that pain. Your freedom could feel that pain. Your abilities could feel that pain. Your promotion at work could feel that pain. You're getting to stay in your damn house could feel that pain. So I want you to feel that pain right now. That's what this is connected to. I created this reality. Say it. I created this reality. Yes, you created this reality. This painful reality you are in right now, young man, you created. And I want you to remember this in the future when you don't do, when you know good and hell well, this is free to good home. You know good and hell well what you're supposed to be doing, and you don't. You will create a painful reality like the one you are in now. Get them up. I don't have any sympathy for your tears right now because I am life, son. I want you to think of me as the cold, cruel world. Get them up. Would you like to relax? Okay. I'm going to let you relax. Lay on the floor, head up, arms up, feet up 6 inches. Relax. Till them guts start burning, and that don't take long. Okay, get back up. Where them batteries? Pick them up. Oh, we get that done for about a half hour? Woo! Now, on top of your homework, before you can touch a video game, I want 200 words on the importance of follow-through. You know what that does? It puts timeline and consequence in your head, and you get your homework done. Because this fool here, all you got to do, because I'm going to give you plenty of time to be a kid. Shit, I'm going to coordinate my time because I'm a video game head. I want to play. I'm the goofiest nigga. Oh my God. I am not, don't have no fun, but you have to get your shit done because you got one job. Well, really two. Your schoolwork and whatever the fuck else I say. That's it. And I'm not going to tell you nothing that one conflicts with the other. I'm not going to ever have you do something I wouldn't or am not doing. I will never have you doing something that I don't see as a future benefit to you. So with that said, and with not much fanfare and explanation in the future when I tell you to do it, get to it. Period. I love you, son, but I'm not fucking around right now. And that is what is missing in the dudes that you don't like. There was no one there to skip that. There was no one there to skip that rock over their generations. It is not the woman's job to skip the rock. It is the man's. It is the man's. It is your job to skip the rock. It is up to you to lay the foundation. It is up to you. I disagree with sometimes with brothers who say they only can take care of their houses. At some point, you got to reach out a little further than that. Because it's young brothers that don't have guidance that want it, that are good people. I just can't throw brothers away. I can't throw them all away. I got into that in This Is Fight Club, and I got thrown out because of my defending of street gangs, of black street gangs. What up, Don Terrace? I'm not throwing all them brothers away. I'm not. The can't be told shit, irreprehensible, fucking zombie ass, mindless fucking zombies amongst them. Fuck them. Not talking about them. I'm talking about them cats with logic and reason. Them cats that might not have the vernacular, but they got deep souls and shit to say. They got caught up in what they was in around their way, which in itself is not ugly. To love those who you are around from a tribal standpoint is beautiful. The love part of street gangs is beautiful. The way these brothers are brothers for life, brothers and sisters for life, and pull together. That part is beautiful. The part that twisted them against each other and keeps their underworld in turmoil. There is an underworld constantly as long as there are human beings. The poisoning of the black and brown underworld on a different level than any other color is the issue. I don't look at them brothers and just throw them away. Those arrows are misaimed, misinformed. And from that misdirection and misinformation, they teach the world how to treat them. They put fear and tactical response on their curriculum. They put stereotyping on their curriculum. But I ain't throwing them out. I got love for them brothers. They just got to learn to love themselves and see the twisted game that has been played with each of their minds, and that they have more in common than they have in disagreement, other than needless death between one another. But the inside run the outside. That's a whole nother kettle of fish. Whole nother kettle of fish. But love to y'all, brothers. Stop killing each other. I hate it. Anyway, we are all teaching at all times how to treat each other. Now, I don't know if this is better faster or slower, and I probably should check it out while I'm talking to you, because you guys can't hear it before I put it up here, because your man Zero freaks out when I don't do this correctly. Okay. Yes. He freaks out. He freaks out if I don't set this up properly. So yeah, I think I can do this at Uncle Jeff's weed speed. We're going to talk about the milkshake class. Some of you have been grand instructors. All of us actually are instructors in the milkshake class. Now, the milkshake class, you may ask, well, what the fuck is that, Uncle Jeff? And to that, I respond, there's a scene in one of my favorite movies, Coming to America. And outside of the restaurant, outside of McDowell's, which I actually rock the McDowell's hat from time to time, outside of the McDonald's, there's a scene where Hakeem, Eddie Murphy's character, please tell me you've seen this movie. Eddie Murphy's character, Hakeem, goes to, he comes to America, and he's actually working in this McDonald's knockoff, hoping to find the love of his life, hoping to find a woman who doesn't want him because he's a king, who's interesting, all that shit that we've come to see backfire on us. Anyway, what happens here is some of the most disrespectful shit that you will ever see. I have never seen, I mean, rarely have I seen somebody be disrespected on this level in a movie or in person in my life. Check it out.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Oh, before I forget, I got 4 tickets to St. John's game. Maybe your sister want to bring somebody.
Great.
Hey, ticket from the weed.
Want to discover the...
Oh my God! That is the milkshake class. How and what do you teach when you are being blatantly disrespected? Boldly and openly. Now, first, let's put ourselves in Hakeem's shoes. Okay? Ooh wee. Frank Green, I'm about to preach it from here. I can see my way home from here. Wow, I got to say this to y'all before it disappears out of my head. There are a few approaches you can take here. I'll take that out. I'll just be patient. Okay. Yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let me see. And the milkshake class. That's what we want to put up. Now, I feel my help coming. Thank y'all 38 for hanging in here. I'm finna bless you right here. Check this out. Hakeem in the movie Coming to America. I hope you've fucking seen it by now. Jesus Christ. It's one of the best movies ever made. It's been out forever. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Anyway, Hakeem has a goal. He's trying to get somewhere. He is zeroed in on a target, an object that is the very basis of his goal. Hakeem could have taken the no, this nigga didn't, I'm finna whoop his motherfucking ass approach and been very good at it. Remember, Hakeem took on a man that had a shotgun with a mop stick. You don't think he could have whooped Soul Glow's ass handily for that shit? But what does that get him? Fired. In jail for a hot minute. Because here came Joffrey Joffer. My son is where? Mm-mm. No, hell no. That don't stop him from getting stabbed in jail. With some shit he can't get rid of. But most importantly, he is entirely derailed from what is his goal, which is her. That's the goal. The goal is the girl. So he doesn't take the no, this nigga didn't. I'm finna whoop his motherfucking ass approach. Why? Because he is strong enough that the ridicule of his best friend cannot bring about an ass whooping. The embarrassment in front of the girl he liked cannot bring about an ass whooping. The man-to-man disrespect that he is subjected to is not enough to make him undo that mop stick and whoop his ass. To make him not wear that trash lid on some African martial arts type shit. Because his eyes is on that girl. And he know he got more money than this dude. So he is going to throw away the humility it took to take this lowly job in the first place when he is fucking loaded. He gonna throw all that away for a milkshake in the face? Pause. For a milkshake in the face? I'm gonna throw all that away. Really? All this hard fucking work. I'm finna just... I'm finna just... chuck that. Huh? In favor of feeding my ego. Because that's exactly who's speaking right there. No, this nigga didn't. I'm finna whoop his motherfucking ass. That's the ego. You gonna let him? Now, this is not to say that the no, this nigga didn't, I'm finna whoop his motherfucking ass approach is not ever warranted. He put his hands on me. He disrespected my wife, a woman who I find to be always and deserving of respect. He put his hands on my kids. He cavalier about my money. He damaging my possessions or endangering my children. Okay. I'm going to knock you out in just a minute before I open the doors of the church. I'm opening the doors of the church with that prayer. Now, yeah. That's the, oh, no, this nigga didn't. I'm going to whoop his motherfucking ass approach. There's some times it's due. Oh, there's some times you're supposed to hand out a pure ass whooping. But if it's going to damage the bigger goal, measure it against the goal and make sure the goal is clear. If there's any way around it, keep your eyes on the goal. The Gone Now class. We are all teaching the Gone Now class. Gone now. Gone now. I'm warning you. Here's this class being taught to what I like to shout out to Rodney Perry, referred to as affectionately Lady Dude. When these lady dudes is in the face of an honest to God, he's not small, no, grown ass man. This a man. This brother right here can move his mama out of 1-bedroom house by himself and then go to work that night. One of them dudes. This dude is not to be fucked with. Not at all. And he is teaching her the Gone Now class, which is what is my threshold before I snap? She didn't want to listen. Dig this.
I'm saying, what's the problem? Oh, I just got you to sleep. Let's go. You ain't got me to sleep. I'm saying, what's the problem? And they all if I slap you, I'm wrong, right? Wait, what's wrong, right? I'm wrong, right? I'm wrong, right? What's wrong, y'all? What the problem is though? Oh, I told you to go. Second time, gone. Why y'all ain't getting this?
Y'all can come get her. We ain't gonna do shit to y'all. Come and get her, man. Oh!
No, he ain't no shit. I'm telling you to go.
Now,
We grown man over here.
now this dude, look at this dude. This dude, she's getting the female version of his Gone Now class. All of us generally have male and female versions of that class. He done gave this woman way more chances than he would give any dude in here. You ain't telling me that dude right there is giving a dude 15 chances like this. I bet you he won't. So he giving her the female version of his Gone Now class. Because he also ain't putting on her what he would put on a dude. This ain't no small dude.
Hey, somebody trying to give you a chance, man. You gotta go.
Tripping though.
All right, I'm gonna strip you like you ain't no female. You gotta go.
I don't give a fuck. I can fight too, nigga.
Gone, man.
Who fucking promise though?
That shit ain't involved you last night.
I don't know who gassed her up, but this is dangerous.
I know it is.
He actually hits her again. And this time, she get up and walk the hell off. Exactly. Standing 8 count on a slap. That's hilarious. She ain't ready. Standing 8 count on a slap. I'm telling you what, brother. That there is funny. Okay? You get my email. I want you piping hot shit like that to me on a regular basis. That's hilarious. Standing 8 count. What are you thinking? Don't no dude want to stand up in front of that fucking bear paw. Dude, if that dude swung at me, you bet your ass I'm ducking. Because if it hit you, bruh, it's something to break something. Something. That's a big ass dude. That ain't no small dude. He had his phasers on stun. He did not smack her. He just threw his hand out. It wasn't even nothing on that. I bet you he wouldn't have hit no dude like that. I bet you wouldn't have, of any size. If he hit a dude, you gonna get a dude that's full blast. Yeah, he ain't finna. Nah, you ain't. He reached his Gone Now threshold. He reached it. He reached it. He was done. He was fed up. He would have no more of it. Now, this man is also teaching the exact same class. In almost the same scenario. Very close. Still female aggression. But handled totally different.
As a plane awaits takeoff, a married couple are in a very public skirmish over the husband's alleged meandering gaze. And when the plane's flight attendants ask them both to leave the plane, all hell breaks loose.
That dude right there is teaching his Gone Now class, which don't mean much. Which one are you teaching? We're going to have to do a part 2 of this just because of the time with my long-winded ass. Now, we will do a part 2 of this. Because I'm about to open the doors of the church and let you niggas in while I refresh my tea. so we can talk about this herb. Come on in. Let's holler about it. You're most definitely welcome. Come on through. That is a cool one, but what am I in the mood for? I think I'm gonna go funky. Okay. This just gonna play on the loop. I probably need a loop with some more shit. No, actually, I'm gonna start putting my commercials in here. But for the time being, I'm gonna run down, refresh this tea, deal with my puppy. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. right, people. I am back in the spot. Welcome back. Thank you, Mighty 29, who are hanging on to close out the show with our thoughts. And actually want to speak on I want to open this up with anything A that's on y'all minds, and B with this note being the next thing we talk about, which would be the contrast between analysis and judgment. Oh, there's supposed to be a T there. The contrast between analysis and judgment. See, I almost put your ass in timeout, Frank. Shit. Hilarious, Jimmy Rucker. Hilarious. You coming in here after the collection plate has been passed around. And to that young man, I say you are 110% wrong. GB Funny Style. $, GB Funny Style is the Cash App if you want to throw a nigga a piece of change for doing something strange. Looks like it's just me and you, Zero. What's happening, brother?
Hey, what's happening, brother Jeff, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I really oh, there comes Cousin Annis. I really want to discuss that note and anything else y'all got on your mind on teaching people how to treat you in the U classes. The contrast between analysis and judgment. I wish I'd have got oh shit. I did get it. I think I must have copied it wrong. Yeah, we're gonna throw this up. Bam. And get on in. Sit tight, Bruce. Yeah, let's get on in on what you meant by that. What exactly was what was your thoughts on the difference between the two?
It's interesting that you're talking about this today in the church, because it's like a good summary to the week. This has been an interesting week to observe, and as you were speaking, I was like, yeah, man, this is something I've been thinking about all week. Judgment versus analysis,
Okay.
like analysis is more so actionary, judgment is more so, reactionary. One is analysis is objective, judgment is subjective. This dojo, man, we've had a lot of interesting exchanges in this dojo, you know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
Some misunderstandings and all types of things have gone on in the dojo that have been interesting. And a lot of times when I'm at odds, or where it seems like I'm at odds with others,
Yeah,
it's this point. It's analysis versus judgment, right? So let's take I'm not a football fan, right? But I was watching the Buffaloes game last night, right?
mm-hmm.
And it was interesting, right? Because I was thinking about a few months back, all the judgment that people had for the decision of the brother to leave Jackson State and to go to Colorado. And they didn't know all the insights. They didn't know all the analysis. They just went to an instant judgment. And instantly somebody that we know because just by track record is definitely not a coon, has put in work, you know, for youth, for young black men, you know, was automatically labeled and branded, you know what I'm saying, as a cool. He was automatically judged as a coon for his decision. You know, we didn't have all the analysis on the table. We didn't know what was going on, why he made his decision, you
Sure.
know, but instantly, boom, this is what he is. And then we standing on it and we fight to the death based on that judgment without knowing the full information. And I've been an intelligence officer for years, man. And I realize that people that know analysis and that know how to analyze and know how to think critically
Mm-hmm.
are living in a whole nother dimension than most people that are coming from the
Wow. Wow.
subjective, you know, vibration. So they'll tell you that this is what the world is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you being an analyst, you like, hell no, it's not like it ain't been that way for me. This is how it is for you. And then they'll get into like life and death argument, drop down argument, trying to explain to you why you wrong instead of expanding and getting all the information so they can make a real critical, thoughtful, critical analysis. They judging, they emotional. This is a yin time. This is a real feminine time on the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Where very judgmental time on the planet Earth where we not thinking clearly. You know, we basing a lot of our thoughts on the way that we feel as opposed to what actually is. And the fact that there's multiple dimensions, there's multiple opportunities, there's all types of things going on in the dark that we all aren't privy to. And a lot of times we got to reserve judgment and fall back and analyze things a little bit more, you know, and that's all I wanted to say. This has been my experience over, you know, the past few months, past few weeks. I'm noticing that, you know, we get real caught up in this judgment, and we making a lot of mistakes, a lot of emotional mistakes, you know, throwing critical thought aside. And then a lot of times we're proven wrong when we just kind of reserve and wait for a little bit to see what the full vibration is. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Sure. Well, and it is a cool, funky, twisted subject change on a tangent that I dig to go from who's enrolled to analysis and judging and judgment. And what I think you're discussing, or at least to me, is or they both have to be discussed together, is the dummying down of your thinker, the dummying down of the very device that you use for analysis and judgment. I think that has to be factored in, because it's definitely a part of the U classes. It's definitely a part of the journey, the pieces. It definitely fits in there, and it's not something. It's not something that most people even put together. You follow? You feel me? Is that making any sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, man. I think but you and I, you know we in a war. So
Right.
a lot of times, yeah, you know, a lot of times you know, in warfare they do things different. You know, they don't go by feeling, they don't go by like immediate like the way that an immediate insult made them feel. They don't react off of those things in warfare. They actually take in the information, lay it out, and they decide what battle they're gonna fight, where they're gonna
Right.
put the resources, where they're gonna put the gas, where they're gonna feed the troops, you know, where they're gonna, you know, and I think you know, now is the time as a people that we really master, you know, that element, because what we end up doing is we end up throwing away a lot of star players. You know what
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean?
no. Go through that. What do you mean throwing away star players?
Well, like I said, like how, you know, a decision is made
Mm-hmm.
and a group of people, organizations, whatever, instantly say, hey, this man is a coon. He's a coon because he left HBCU to go to this university without really
Yeah.
understanding what his decision was, without analyzing. And I'm just using this as an example
Right.
because
Right.
it's current events, but you can apply this to anything. It's like we brand a lot of intellectuals, a lot of highly intelligent people, a lot of people that add value to the overall mission. We brand them as coons and we ostracize them just because they attempt to think critically, which is different than what the subjected masses are usually thinking. You know, they don't. A slave don't think like a person who,
A free man.
you know, and not a person who just earned their freedom. A person who just jumps up out the bed and just know they free got a whole nother level of thinking than a person who's always subject and in a reactionary mode to what people are doing to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
or I gotta beg this person for my rights, and or I gotta ask this person, and so I gotta ask them for reparation. And a lot of times we get caught up in semantics clashes and think that we're at odds when a lot of times we're not. You got some really intelligent conservatives who are saying something, but people just can't hear it because they're looking at it from that subjective mode instead of the mind of a free thinker. You know, when a
Well,
lot of yeah, go ahead.
I think we've uh from a political place, I think we've gotten to the point of just downright damn tribalism. Wherein if and again, you know me, bro, I really don't subscribe to politics at all. However, um I we've gotten to a place where it doesn't matter if you make sense if you're on the other side. Doesn't matter. You're on the other side. So I don't give a damn how much sense you make. I'm not concerned with how valid your point is. All I can see is that we're on opposing sides of the ball. And that's all I'm going to need in order to throw some salt at you, in order to make your water dry, if you will. I don't need much else. I don't need to prove anything. I don't even need I don't even need to deal with the fact that you happen to be right. I'm not going to deal with that. That's going to get in the way of disagreeing with you. And I think a great much of that comes from this fear and scarcity brew that has been cooked up for the masses. This lack sauce that has been has got white folks scared. They gonna have to, that reparations is gonna come out of they boat. They gonna have to sell their boat in order to pay the reparations bill. I think it's come out of a lot of that fear. What say you, sir?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And fear is not the fear is I guess in fear is not a foundation, a good foundation to make strategic,
Decisions
decisions.
from.
Yeah, so I agree with you 100%. The messed up thing is that immediately when you challenge, that doesn't always mean that you're on the opposite side of the ball. It just means that sometimes you're trying to let people know, hey, if I'm gonna go into this war with you, you got to expand your mind. I'm gonna give you some more things to analyze and to be aware of, so that you are making, better, more clear, more conscious, decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you if you spin your wheels and burn up all your gas trying to get up out the muck and the mire, once you finally get up out of it, if you do, you ain't gonna have no fuel, no nothing, no energy, no wherewithal to go down the road.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
burn all that up.
Yep. So it's interesting, man. These this church always, I don't know, it's something funny about, since you've been doing this, man. It's always a good what do you call it, like an exclamation point on the week or the month or the different things that's going on in current events. You know what I'm saying? So
well, damn, sir. Well, thank you.
Yeah, man, definitely.
What say you, Jedi Bruce? Yeah, hold your thought for a second. What's let's see what's on the young Jedi's mind today. I see him laying tough in the cut here.
You know it.
So
you know it.
What up, Bruce?
What's going on with the family?
Hey, man, you gotta turn your light down a little bit. Your light's a little loud.
What you hearing? The music?
Music sound like music, and it sound, wherever it is, it sound like something tastes good. It sound like a part of like this, like make me a plate is gonna be said later.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. So what's on your mind, man?
Oh, man, I was just listening to y'all. Y'all went off on a whole another thing, and now I'm just like, oh, okay, well.
No, nigga, you can always, you know how, okay, weed makes your uncle ricochet. I ricochet. So, if you got something on your brain from the other subject, bring up the other subject.
But I was thinking about, like, when you was the first subject you was talking about, when you walk up and teach somebody how to deal with you. How do you reset that?
How can you reset respect?
Like, yeah, like, I was just talking in the middle of this lady she married 45 years, right? And I was like, I don't think on any given day, marriage has anything to do with love. Like, it can and it can't. Like, sometimes it's just, I'm here today because I didn't feel like going nowhere else, and you lucky today. But 45 years later, it's like, well, I'm glad that day didn't happen any damn way. I'm glad I didn't get up that day
right,
and be mad and leave, right? So I'm like, and in between that time, I'm pretty sure y'all done had some rough years. And she go, yeah, it's not always easy. It's sometimes where it's extremely hard, difficult. And it's like, well, in that time, we didn't get to this part, but next time I talk to her, I will. How do you get to resetting that? The damage or whatever it is that basically the damage and the trauma that happens that makes people forget each other or how important each other are to each other.
Well, I mean, I suppose I don't think we've ever done anything that bad to each other, but I can speak on this a little. I think the answer to that is I have two answers. One is, in order to have the opportunity to fix it, in the words of Rodney Perry, shout out to Rodney Perry, comedian, the both of you can never say fuck it at the same time. One of you, because you're going to both feel it. At some point, you're going to both feel it. You can never feel it at the same time. And you have to fight to make sure that you don't. And I think that is because it's a business. It's a business. It needs maintaining. And the way to fixing it, that problem you're discussing, in my opinion, would be to be mindful on the way, the journey. How much gratitude have I put in the bank? How much love for no reason at all have I put on the books with her? Because that is what you draw from in these times. In when you get into those them rough spots, that's exactly what you're drawing from. You're drawing from the well that you've been filling, so that whatever comes along doesn't do as much damage. Mm-hmm. So when you get to remending that fence, whatever that fence is, I think the first thing you start with is I'm sorry. And you start with the parts that you could have done better that have nothing to do with her. And the parts of her that she could have did better that has nothing to do with you. I could have found a better time. I could have found a better way.
Yep.
I could have.
That's judgment. That's judgment.
Yeah, I could have been less
more analytic.
Yes.
Be more analytical with it. Yeah.
Whatever your less or more is when you really soul searching, as opposed to wanting to win, be honest about it. And put all your shit out there and see if, because you may or may not be able to work past it. But that's the fair shot you have to give it. If this person has done something, whatever, unforgivable in your eyes, or you can't deal with it now or anymore, then that's an emptiness of a bank where that person was taking out too much, was taking out more than they were putting in. Infidelity is a whole bunch to take out. Violence is a whole bunch to take out. Mm-hmm. Lack of accountability is a whole bunch to take out. Lying is a whole bunch to take out. That's a bunch to take out of that account. It's only so many flowers and trips and champagne and movie tickets you can buy. It's only so much. So, yeah, I would say concentrate on what you put in the bank and concentrate on not trying to take out of it. Mm-hmm. That's going, because if you concentrate on both of those are they don't have to be variables. You can make those constants. You can constantly be putting into the bank of relationship currency. And you can constantly be aware of what you're taking out. So that when this rainy day shit pop up, you're not bankrupt. Oh, it took some out, but you're not walking around here on E. Neither one of us. Because if it takes some out while one of us is on E, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Does that make sense, Brother Bruce?
Yes. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And I'm straightforward for as high as you is.
Yeah, I'm out there. I'm out there, brother. And
Yeah.
I do believe you had some homework, sir. Weren't you supposed to be finding us some movies to watch? Did I get that wrong? Am I?
Oh, well, I didn't know I was supposed to find a movie. I thought you were supposed to be setting up a party for us to try to watch Infinity War at the same time to talk about it. I mean, Infinity War. Infinity Pool.
Infinity Pool.
At
Yes.
the same time, so we can watch it, so we can actually sit and talk about the movie.
Okay.
Watch party. That's dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you could set one up on Prime where you could make a watch party and we could all watch it at the same time.
Okay. Is it? I thought it was on Prime, not Hulu. No, it wasn't on Hulu. It wasn't a commercial.
I know you can buy it either way.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can buy it
That's
either
probably
way.
the easiest way. Just fucking buy it.
But I think you can. I don't have Hulu, so I don't know how that works. But free trial is a free trial.
Right.
But I know on Prime you can set it up to where you can have a watch party.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look into that, brother. And Zero, help me. Let's set that up. As a matter of fact, let's set it up for this Wednesday. Maybe this Wednesday's. This Wednesday show.
For Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, that new time slot is like fire. You know what I'm saying?
Really? You think it's a time? I think okay. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good time slot, man.
It's I've been doing research on it. It's a dope time slot to nurture it and function from, so yeah. Man. Hey,
Okay.
I wanted to mention something real quick before we have to throw on the parachutes and jump out of this plane. You said something very interesting about the way you dress and the way that people perceive you, right?
Right.
In this dimension, the funny thing about this dimension here, right, is the person that's the best dressed, we automatically detect them, and usually detect them as the bullshitter. The people that we looking for that pretty much had the most information and the most power and awareness are the ones walking around in khaki shirts and Hawaiian shirts.
Oh yeah, where you are, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Most of them have some DOD information and all of that type of stuff under their belts. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because they use that to manipulate the subjected masses. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? All that glitters isn't gold or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So yeah, man. But I'll definitely jump on that Infinity. You said it's called Infinity Pool?
Yeah. Oh, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Now, fellas, are we doing this? And y'all, let me run this by you for the next show, and it's coming to me right now. Are we going to? I'm gonna throw on Infinity Pool, and or are we all gonna throw it all on at the same time? How does that? We'll figure out. Help me figure out the watch party thing. And then, do we have the power to stop the movie?
Yeah. So
Do you want to stop the movie though?
we could possibly, well, we got to, because if we streaming it, you gotta stop it and do commentary on it. in spurts. You know what I'm saying? So that you don't just get the copyright strike. You know, so you definitely.
Well, if you're streaming it, yeah.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
definitely.
brothers, I definitely I'm gonna start
If you stream it on here, would it do the same thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you just stream the full thing, it's gonna be trouble. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
yeah. If you make it stop and go, put a little tones up under it while it's flowing, put a little watermark over the screen that you showing the movie on. You know, you gotta do things like that.
You have to turn it into another product.
Yeah, you know, yeah, because you welcome to comment on it, but they just don't want you just showing their intellectual property without, you know, other things going on, without the commentary and so on and so forth.
Well, I am absolutely with it, gentlemen. Let's y'all definitely hit me later in the week, but for now I gotta kick you the fuck out. I really think that's gonna be dope, and I need their help to set it up to where we gonna vote to stop. It takes at least 3 people to say stop for us to stop, and then we can talk about the movie, break it down, and then keep it going, and break it down and keep it going. I think that'll be a dope ass movie to do that with. And then I guess in the future we'll call them Uncle Jeff's Movie Chop Ups, and we'll literally chop these goddamn movies up. I think that's a great idea. Thank you, Frank White. So as we land this plane this week, dig this. Part 1 kind of got us out in the water. Next Sunday, who you letting take class? Who are you holding back as opposed to kicking out? But we're going to get deeper and deeper into this class thing. We got to. Because it's so important to narrow our circles now, people. You got to be picky about who you have in your atmosphere, boys and girls. It is not the thing. It is not that time. You got to smoke out the people even the closest to you. And teaching people how to treat you is number 1, which is why we're going to get deeper into it next week's First Church of Holy Shit. Till then, stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm out. Okay. If you're still in here, stop. Hippity hop mob stop. I'm glad I looked at that. Latoya, I don't know if you're still in here, but we gonna run this anyway. Okay. Here. Let's go back up here. I promised you, and I'm glad I saw it on my way out. I was just kind of looking. And I gotta find it. Auntie put it in here for me earlier. I thought I had started, but I'm going to find it. It is so important to my prayer. Y'all been some talking asses, boy. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna look for a hinty. Shattered. Perfect. And it's gonna be up to you. Sister Hinty. Looking for it now. I don't know. Okay, it's gotta be, and it's gonna be well worth the wait, y'all. Cause I'm really gonna beseech the Creator on my man's behalf, but I can't until I find. Okay, Auntie, let me know if you're still in here. I'm looking for okay, not gonna worry about it. I can't find it. I'll come over here and make it. Come over here and make it. How about this? Boy, this pisses me off. You can only have 50. That sucks. Okay, well, I'll do that then. Bow your funky ass heads. Okay, that's what we at. And then, what I'm about to do is pray for my man Will. And bring the music down. Creator, universe, Father, Mother, God, I beseech you on behalf of my man Will, from Will and Latoya, two faithful members of the First Church of the Holy Shit. And I send healing Brother Will's way. I send positivity his way. I send sterility and cleanliness his way. May every hospital room, bed sheet, utensil, surgical tool if necessary, needle if necessary, everything that touch this brother be of the best quality. I send him the best nurse on his floor, the one most caring and most patient and most knowledgeable and most earnest. And if I can't get all that, can I get knowledgeable and earnest? Because that means she knows what she's doing and she gonna do it. And non-judgmental. So that this brother can get the best care that he needs, that he can. I pray that he heals fast. I pray that these things, these maladies that are his, that whatever this procedure is, it ushers in a new era of good and ushers out an old area of bad. I pray that Will's thoughts are positive and that he knows that to other people we are weirdo strangers, but that we absolutely, all of us, love him here at the First Church of Holy Shit, especially since LaToya has proved that he actually exists. I wish him healing there and healing home. Safe passage and the best available to work on him, and a covering of him from enemies inside and out on any mode of hurt, harm, or danger. And I ask these blessings in the name of my Creator. He is healed and it is so. I hope you're in there for that, LaToya. If not, I'm going to have you come back and watch it. That's a nigga amen on that. All right? Now, with that, I'm now my ass up out of here.